Check it out. You're watching Debo the Don TV. When you have a moment, like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that comment button below. Today, we over here with my young comrade. Tell them who you are, where you from, man.
Yo, go by B. From Albany, Georgia. Been living in Orlando, Florida for about 8 years now.
Okay. Well, this episode of Debo the Don TV is basically trying to promote health awareness. And the title of this segment is called Quarantine Fitness. My brother here is a fitness guru, well established in the community, has a great reputation, has a lot of knowledge on fitness, but also has a lot of knowledge on finance. So just to, give people a little bit of your backstory. You're from Albany, Georgia. You spent time in the military.
Yeah,
now,
I'm from Albany, Georgia originally. I joined the United States Air Force in 2008. I stayed in there for about 4 years, got out in 2012, for which I came here, moved in with my spouse. Well, started life with my spouse, my ex-spouse. And I wound up just staying here, I just like the lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot bigger than my town, but it still has a slow enough pace, so I feel like I got a hometown feel in a bigger city.
Okay. So, now, because we're talking about quarantine fitness, and that's what you specialize in, when did you get involved in fitness?
I would say 2010, 2011. I was in Afghanistan. I was always kind of active as a kid. I played sports growing up, played football, ran track, things like that. I really wasn't no guru. I wasn't big. I was always a small kid, just kind of like surprisingly athletic. I really got into lifting weights, putting on massive things when I was in Afghanistan, Bagram Air Base in 2011. We out there, we on 12-hour shifts, on call 24 hours. You have nothing else to do. Either you eating, you working, or you working out. And I figured it'd be the perfect time to come back looking different than how I left. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Now, you've been working out now for about 10 years. How have you been able to sustain the physique that you have, and also the discipline? Where does that derive from?
It's all mental, man. I mean, to tell you the truth, I'm still a human being just like everybody else. I have my days where I don't want to get up and get out, but at the end of the day, you have to have a vision of where you want your life to take you. Where you are now, you got to see where you're going to be 5 to 10 years down the road. I know, as arrogant as it may sound, I knew I want to be different than any other joker walking around. I want to be that guy that when I walk somewhere, that guy stands out. So I take a lot of pride in doing shit that I know motherfuckers ain't doing. Excuse my language. I'll wake up, at 05. I get up when the gym was still open. I get up here, I live right across the street. I'll run over to the gym, get my workout in, get back, and get my activity started for the day. It almost feels like it's a therapeutic thing. It's almost like a meditation thing, spiritual. It kind of wakes your whole body up. Wake up, drink some water, pray, thank God you received another day. The first 2 blessings of the day is opening these right here. Eyes, Get up there, work out, do my hour and a half. That's really all it takes. And after a while, believe it or not, it becomes easy. It becomes almost like muscle memory. You don't even think about it anymore. So it really becomes a part of your life.
Okay.
Discipline is something that's still, nobody's born with it, but it becomes easier the more you keep it going. It's just nothing, it's like an inertia. Once it gets rolling, it's gonna have to take an object to stop it. And this quarantine, COVID-19, it can't stop it because it's been rolling too long. It's been years.
It's been years.
That's it.
Now I wanted to quote something that you shared on Instagram. You said that now more than any time in recent history, it is pretty easy to become complacent and restless. I, for one, was effed up and unmotivated today. I knew it was time to get out the door, to transmute and transform that weak energy into activities that would strengthen me. We're in front of a gym. You're actively working outside.
Yeah.
Now, most people during this coronavirus pandemic that we're forced to deal with, many people have opted out of engaging in physical activity. They've used this kind of as time to become dormant, lazy, and unmotivated. I've heard people say, hey, I'm not working out until the gym reopens. Now, as you mentioned, this is the time to be present and motivated. What motivates you during this time of this health crisis that we're facing? because these are desperate times. People are dying. People are losing their homes. People are losing their jobs. Many people don't really have a vision, or necessarily they don't have a clue of how they're going to persevere through this.
Right.
How do you stay motivated by coming outside, working out, and maintaining, you know, both your mental and your physical health? Because like I said, we're outside the gym. We're not in the gym.
You're right.
And this is actually a very lonely place, because as you see, you know, a gym is a place of volume. It's not a lot of volume here. It's just one brother over here, you know, who's out here.
I mean, to be honest with you, to stay motivated, you have to have that instilled within yourself. Like a lot of people, they tend to fall into a space where they're so used to the social construct where, all right, I'm gonna go to work, I'm gonna do what my boss tell me, I'm gonna come home, I'm gonna do what my wife, husband, whatever you may have, tell you. And I'm gonna go to the gym when they're open, and I'm gonna work out. It's a social structure. And what you gotta do is, to stay motivated, you gotta always be self-driven. You gotta be one of those people that you can wake up every day knowing that you might, especially during this time, when you have nothing on the agenda, you can literally sit up and do whatever you want all day. I mean, let's say you're not employed right now, you can't go to work. I mean, it can be depressing. It's easy to sit up there, turn on Netflix, sit on the couch, order a pizza and just chill. You gotta really have, I'll say, to stay motivated, it has to be instilled in you. It has to already have been in you. But I say, like I said before, it's all about having that vision. It's all about having the consistency, man. Me personally, I know I'm in this thing for longevity. I think about my past, and me being here today is a testimony, because I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm the most well put together individual. I was crashing out back in my younger days. I'm 30 right now. In my early 20s, man, you want me talking to the same brother. And I think about that, and I'm like, you know what? If I was able to come that far, 5 to 7 years, who's to say what my mind state will be, what plane I'll be thinking on in another 5 to 10 years. So my goal personally, I want to be, I mean, I've seen it. I want to be that guy who's 30 years from now, my physique can rival this one. My physique might even be more cool, because it's something that I just trained my mind. I've just trained my mind to do it. I'm not getting paid for this. Like I said yesterday, like you quoted from my IG post, I was really in a bad mood. I called myself mad at the world. I realized that I was just restless for no reason. I had no reason to be like that. I was like, you know what, B? Man, get out this door. Get out this door. Get on these bars. Change that energy. Put that hurt, you know what I'm saying? Put that hurt on that body, man. Get that energy out and turn it into something positive. You know what I'm saying? Because sitting around, I probably would have turned to, like, you know, drinking or doing something that it's not beneficial to my progression.
Yes.
So I just want to come out of this better than before. You know, financially, mentally, spiritually, and in every way possible. Physically, I feel like this is the time. This is the time. You have nothing but time. Life is, in a sense, slowed down. You know what I'm saying? Everything stays moving, but this is, in a sense, slowed down. This is the first time, and probably in our lifetime, you're going to have the time where life's going to slow down. Like, hey, look, bro, look, sis, I'm going to give you this time to catch up. Hey, but when it get back started, I'm taking back off. So don't take that little jump I gave you for granted. Get on it so you can finish this race.
Definitely. So as I previously mentioned, you know, we're in the midst of a global pandemic. Right now, financially, for many of common Americans, they're at a financial standstill. Now, you're an entrepreneur. You specialize in financial literacy. Now, what got you into that field?
To be honest with you, I'm a Forex trader by trade. I trade foreign exchange, trade currencies, indices, gold, commodities, gold, silver, whatever have you, oil. What got me into that is really just the financial freedom aspect of it, man. I wanted to be able to leave a legacy. I wanted to be able to leave money and assets behind that wasn't left to me. You know, I come from Albany, Georgia. Anybody that knows from that area, it's a humble. I come from humble beginnings.
Yeah.
Not many people have much money. It's one of the poorest congressional districts in Georgia. Like it's literally the plantation. It's the field. You heard of field mob? They call it the field. It's the field. So I know coming from that, I come to a city like Orlando. I felt like I got a wealth of opportunity out here. So basically, I tend to network well. I go around individuals who were in the field, They told me about trading. I'm the type of person that when I take a liking to something, I delve into it 100%. So I learned the technical analysis, I learned the fundamental analysis, I learned how to read charts just by sitting in front of them, taking a lot of time. And then I really just realized and set goals for myself and set a vision, like, you know what, I can really do this thing and I can really make this thing work for me. And basically financial literacy, I think, is something that's huge in any community, especially the Black community. It's essential that we learn that, place our money more in assets than liabilities. Learn how to save. It's okay to be fly. I like to be fly too, but you don't have to have all the latest designer material. You don't have to have all the latest things. What I feel like, if you have what you have, you keep it clean, you keep it sharp, you still fly. And to be honest with you, this is how I stay fly. I get out here, I let these bars tailor me. That way I don't have, you know, my clothes gonna be tailored to me. I can go get a shirt out of Target. I ain't gotta go to Neiman Marcus, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I mean, at the end of the day, it's all the mind state. Like what they say, the Billionaire Poets Club and Pharrell say, wealth is in the mind, not the pocket.
Definitely.
You know, so financial literacy and understanding that fact and understanding how big you can grow just by knowing how to put your money in vehicles of growth and learn how to save your money in a correct way. Man, brother, sister, you can be whatever you want to have, whatever you want. And that's real. That's the real spill right there, for real.